Hi garden friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Era and this is Gardening on Purpose. Today I'm at Lowe's and I'm kind of looking around to see what they have new for the fall. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Era and I garden in Zone 7B in the southeastern United States. One of the first plants I do see is a falls wisteria. I'm actually looking for a climbing vine for my arbor, and the way my arbor is, it's kind of in part sun, and I've been gearing towards the autumn clematis, but I haven't been able to find it. But I heard that wisteria is pretty vigorous. It might be too much for my little arbor, but they do have it here. It's full sun, $24.98. And it's hardy to zone 5, and spacing is 10 feet, and fertilizes in 6 to 8 weeks, and average mature size is as trained. Another thing is that my arbor, the way my arbor is set up, it actually have 2 slots for 2 containers. So my plants, I want to put them in a container, not in the ground. And especially where the arbor is, the ground is not very soft and nothing can really grow there, so I can't plant in the ground. So whatever I plant has to be in a container. I love this Chinese French flower. Part sun, 3 to 6 hours of sun. Really, really interesting, beautiful foliage. The one that I have is a little bit more purple. But this one is like a gray, silvery, reddish purple. It's really strange. Well, not strange, it's interesting. Blooms in spring, summer, and fall, 1998. Really like that. Look at that, how pretty that is. And what are the specs on this? This one is 6 to 8 feet high, hardy in down to 0. And the mature size, let me see, 6 to 8 in width, and you need to fertilize it in the summer and the spring. Really pretty plant. I didn't know they had this type here, because the one that I have is more purple, but it's really pretty. They have like 5 of these. $19, not bad at all. Nightlight Camiocyparis. I've seen this on other people's channels, but I never see this in my Lowe's. Isn't that gorgeous for a perfect chartreuse evergreen in your yard? When everything has died back, this guy will shine. I love this. This is $24.98, requires full sun, and it's 4 to 5 feet by 4 to 5 in width, and it's hardy between zones 5 and 8. Really, really nice. It's a moderate grower, and it doesn't need any pruning. Look at that, guys. I literally just walked over here and I had to come over here. It was so pretty. Nightlight Camiocyparis. If you're looking for an evergreen and something greenish yellow, this is it. And they also have some highlights. It's called Highlights Arborvitae. This is pretty too. If you're looking for something like that, they have them here. And then this is the Sunshine Ligustrum, which I have like 8 of them in my yard. Really, 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 I can tell you for sure, this plant is so reliable. I have a bunch of them between me and my neighbor. I have them in my backyard. And I'm trying to put one, and I just gave away one that I had in a container. These are really, really great. They kind of shed a little bit in the summer. They drop some leaves, but they are evergreen. These are 3 to 6 feet in height, 3 to 4 in width, and they're hardy in zone 6 to 10, and require full sun. If you want it to be this yellow, it needs to be in the full sun. They do have what I think might be a camellia, but I just bought some camellias at this nursery I found, so I don't need any camellias, but these are so pretty. Early Wonder Camellia. Early Wonder Camellia. That's really, really pretty. 6 to 8 inches, feet in height, and 4 to 6 in width. They're really slow growers, so it's going to take years for them to get that height. But look at those flowers. And look at the leaves. They just watered them, so they're looking really nice and shiny. else do they have around here that's kind of chartreuse? They do have something I've been looking for. I wonder when they're going to put those agapanthus on sale. They've been sitting there and nobody's buying them. I was looking for some carex grass because I do have the Everillo, the silverish one. But these are still not going on sale. These are still 12 something, I think. Yeah, they're still trying to get you to pay 12. No, this is $9.98. Yeah. I'm gonna need like 10 of them, so I'm gonna wait for it to go on sale. If it doesn't go on sale, that's fine. They also have some other plants here. This is Nandina, which I love. My Nandinas, they're drowned, so I have to go back and get some more. I had this exact one, Obsession Nandina. It was beautiful, but for some reason it drowned, and I never replaced it. This is, this grows 3 to 4 feet by 3 to 4 feet, and it's a part shade plant, and it is hardy down to negative. To negative 10. Oh, look. They never have this. They never have soft caress mahonia. And it's too bad, too. They have it in a big container. I was hoping to get a small one because I wasn't trying to pay $20 for nothing. I love mahonias, and I love the fact that they are shade plants. Now, if they are shade plants, why are they out in the open? But I know they are shade plants. They're just not in the right spot. And they have these beautiful yellow flowers, really nice. You can see it right there in the fall. But I was hoping to buy a little one. They only seem to have the 2-gallon. And they are slow growers too. But I might go back to my accent nursery and get it there instead of here. But it's very rare that I see mahonias here. What else do they have? They have David's Gold Camucypris. And this one looks like a raggy, moppy look, if you're looking for that. This one here is full sun to part shade, hardy down to negative 20. And what else? It's a moderate grower, and it requires well-drained garden soil. They have the Fire Chief Arborvitae. I see people talking about this a lot. It doesn't look as prolific in person as it does in the picture. But maybe it's because it's where it's at, and once you bring it home, you might be able to make it look like that. But that's what it looks like here. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that. I guess it's the lighting with the picture make it look so great, but in reality, this is what it's supposed to look like. These are really, really pretty. And that's the thing about evergreens in the fall. They really, really shine. So yeah, this is the evergreen section. They do have some azaleas over there. I am never azalea'd out, but I don't need any azaleas. I have like 5 different types of azaleas in my yard, and that whole section over there is azalea. But let me actually go over there and look, just in case, something might grab me. Oh yeah, they also have, this is a camellia section too. This is the Yuletide camellia. And this is I think is the Lowe's brand, $29.98. No azaleas for me. They have gardenias. I had bought some golden euonymus when I first got my house, and whatever bug that likes them ate the whole thing. I bought like 5 of them, put them on my foundation and everything, and whatever bug that they're susceptible to literally ate the whole thing off. So yeah, these are cold hardy to 0 degrees, which is zone 6, and they are mature up to 10 feet, and they require full sun if you want that beautiful color. We have some snow white Indian hawthorn. These bloom in the spring, only $19.98, and they're full sun. They are hardy to zone 7, which is 0 degrees, and they are 4 by 4. If you're looking for an evergreen, these are really, really pretty. The thing is, I don't need any more evergreens. My evergreens are the sunshine ligustrum, the olive martinia elaeagnus, and my camellias. So I don't have any more space for anything else anyway. They do have some bloomstruck endless summer. That's one of the very first endless summers I bought, and it's doing okay. It's not doing wonderful, it's doing okay. It barely bloomed this year, so it's not as bloomstruck as last year, but I'm still happy with it. These are $28.98. They're hardy to -30, and they require morning sun and partial shade. My experience with them is that they need way more shade than the tag says. They burn in my 7B part sun. I had them in an area where they were in the sun up until around 12, and they still burned. I had to move them and give them only like 2 or 3 hours of sun, and now they're doing fine, which is probably why they haven't bloomed that great, because I guess I still haven't found that sweet spot where to put them. It's either they're burning or they're not flowering. So that's the thing with the bloomstruck, but I still love the brand. I have the Summer Crush, I have the bloomstruck, and I have something else I can't even remember right now. But yeah, these are the evergreens at Lowe's. These are going to take a while. Oh, here are the bloomstrucks. These are going to take a while to go on sale. Here's the Summer Crush. Mine is on the second bloom. Again, the second bloom is not the greatest, but it bloomed nonetheless. They never promised that although they said it's a re-blooming hydrangea, they never promised that the second bloom will be as great as the first. So I guess I can't complain that it hasn't bloomed wonderfully, but it bloomed nonetheless. But isn't that pretty? Look at this beautiful pink flower. This is hardy to -30. If you're looking for a really, really pretty macrophylla hydrangea, this one, I can vouch for it. It is hardy to -30, and the morning sun, just like all these hydrangeas saying morning sun. For me in the southeast, mine is in like literally partial shade. I mean, because they'll get burnt up. Got some ground cover junipers here. We got some, let's see, what is this? This is another type of Nandina, firepower Nandina. Part sun, 3 to 6 hours of sun, only $9.98, and it grows 24 to 36 inches in height. Hardy to zone 6. So if you're still looking for an evergreen, Lowe's has got you. I love this. I like the spiky looking. It's not spiky, but it's like still ground cover, but it does give you some height. What is this? This is Parsoni juniper. Only $10. Full sun. Hardy to zone 4. And it grows to 18 inches in height. I really like that. I love the dense. It actually looks kind of fake. But it's pretty. Even more azaleas over there. If it's one thing, Lowe's never not has azalea. They always have azaleas. And, I have the autumn starburst. I have the autumn royalty. I have the autumn lily. So I'm good on azaleas. They also still have a lot of perennials. These are the perennials that thrive in the late summer into the fall. So here we still have powwow red coneflowers, which I have enough of. Then we have, these are Montauk daisies, which I have in my yard. Mine are grown, and they've grown so much and so high, and they're all budded up, but they're so woody. And the other day we had a hell of a storm. We had a storm, and it literally broke. So now it's like it's like broken apart. So I have to cut it back. There's no need to buy any new ones, but aren't they pretty? These are the Montauk daisies. These require full sun, and they are hardy to -20. and they go up to 36 inches in height, which is true. Mine might actually be higher than that, but they don't take too well to storms and winds because they kind of break. And I'm trying not to do anything to it except hold it up until it blooms, because it hasn't bloomed yet. At Lowe's it's bloomed because it's coming out of a greenhouse. Mine is like this. Mine is really butted up like that, and some of them are starting to come out, so they're probably going to bloom next month. But the plant doesn't look great because it's completely destroyed by the wind. So I'm just waiting for that to bloom so that I can cut it back. They got some Gora, my favorite plant, one of my favorite plants that I've struggled with lately for some reason. And wouldn't you know, it's coming back. My Gora is coming back. I was stressing about it. I actually made a video about it, and then she must have heard me, because all of a sudden she's acting fine. Then we have some trailing verbenas. I bought one of these on clearance a couple months ago, so I don't need any of this. But it's really, really pretty. This is the Homestead Purple Verbena, 748. It's trailing and it blooms summer and fall, hardy to -10. And the average mature height is 18 inches high. Of course, they have asters, which is, I wanted to check out their asters actually. I already have a purple aster in my yard, which bloomed once already, and it has a little bit of bloom on it, so I should have actually pinched it off when it was blooming back in the spring, but that's okay. This is the puff aster. Puff aster, full sun, hardy to -10, and the average mature height is 18 to 24 inches, and these are the white ones. So if you're looking for a white aster, Lowe's has got ya. And of course they have dianthus. These are the tall ones. I have the shorter ones. This is the rocking pink magic dianthus, and it blooms in the spring and the fall. It's really, really pretty. This is let me see, it's full sun, and it's hardy to -20, and its average mature height is 18 to 24, and the width is 10 to 12 inches. Really, really pretty. Don't need any more pink plants, but they do have a lot of those over here, and they have a lot of the Goras. Of course, here are the fall mums. They're still tightly budded up. Really good. It's not a good time to buy them, but they look good. When you do buy them like this. Buy them completely still budded, so that you can get more of it once you get to your house. And they have looks like they have the pink, the yellow, the red, the orange, but I'm waiting on pansies. They have the white here. I'm waiting on the pansies, and pansies are not going to be until next month. So that's the mums right there. And they have some purple asters over here as well, and some pink ones. I need asters. I'm not going to lie and say I don't need it, but I'm going to wait, because I'm not going to buy it for $16.98. This is a Believer aster. I think this is the one I had. I think this is the one I have in my house. The Believer aster, or it looks like it. But I'm going to have to wait on that and wait on the clearance. This pretty one here is the Hazy Dark Pink Aster, $29.98. That's, wow, how many plants are in there? These are pretty. I'm not gonna lie, I love asters. They're not extravagant. They're pretty, and they come with a punch. And they come when other plants are dying off. So we gardeners appreciate things that can extend our gardening season. So this one here, the Hazy Dark Pink Aster, is hardy to zone 6, and let me see, the average mature size is 18 to 24 by 18 to 24. But they have the pink, they have the purple, and they have the white. I'm over in the grass section right now. And I don't have grasses in my yard really. Ornamental grass, I never really got into them. I don't know what to do with them. I don't know where they go. I don't know. This is the pink muhly grass, 1698. And it's a beautiful grass if you know what to do with it. And it is hardy to zone 6. The average mature size is 3 feet by 3 feet. And it needs to be fertilized in the spring. And look at those pretty flower spikes. Really nice. 1698. Let's look at the 2-gallon too. These are all pink muhly grass. And then there's something here for 1698. It doesn't tell me what it is. Some sort of a grass. And then you have the fountain grass for $7.98. Cold hardiness to -30. Full sun. And really pretty plant. This will be good for a fall container. $7.98 is not bad. And it's a perennial. If it's perennial, then it's worth it. So they have a bunch of those. A lot of fountain grass. A lot of fountain grass. Yeah, what does it say here? Plumes and arching foliage are striking in the landscape or containers, rapid growing and clump forming, great as a specimen or in mass plantings. Growing full sun, nice. Nice, I actually like that. That's a good plant for a fall container if you're gonna do that. Here we have the big blue liriope, and these are a part sun, only $4.98, but they're in a smaller container. I think one quart, and the big quart is not the big quart. The 2.5 quart is $7.98. I'm looking for liriope because I have a spot, but I don't know if it's too shady for them. I have like a circular bed I'm working on in my shade garden. So this is, let me see, 12 to 24 inches in height, and is hardy to -20. Big blue liriope, and look at the beautiful flowers. They look like a grass, but they're not really a grass, and they give you this beautiful color. I might come back and get this. I didn't plan on buying anything today, but I know I need a lot more stuff to prep so that could come back next year. And I was doing some research on liriope. We'll see. $4.98. That's $5, and this one's $8. They have some English ivies. They have the dark green one. They have the chartreuse one, which I prefer. I have enough of those. I don't need any of those. And this is the shady area I'm in right now. I'm not sure why it's saying full sun. And then they do have some, I'm waiting on these guys to go on sale. These Japanese holly fern, because again, I have a project that I need them for. And if I can get them for $4 instead of $8, I'll take it. So I'm just kind of waiting for them to go on sale. These are the Japanese holly fern, like I said, and these are hardy to -10, which is zone 6, and the average height is 3 by 2. They are shade, and they only require 1 to 3 hours of morning sun, which is perfect for what I want them for. But for $8 each, and I need around maybe 5 of them, that's a bit much. So I'm kind of waiting for the clearance. And then we have some Korean rock fern, $5.98. Korean rock fern, never heard of this fern. This one is, let me see, it's gonna be 1 by 1 foot by 1 foot wide, and it requires 1 to 3 hours of sun. It's a mounding perennial, and it is hardy down to -10. And look, guys, they still have hostas. They're literally still selling hostas. Just give us the hostas, man. Just give us the hostas. Yeah, they're still selling hostas, and it's not on sale. Now, if these were like $2 and $3 and $4, I'll pick it up. But $11.98, Monrovia, no way. No way. Okay, and also back there they have creeping jennies, and they still have some coleus there, which I already have. So yes, guys, this is what they have at this Lowe's. It's not a bad selection. It really isn't. I do see the ornamental peppers over there, so I'm gonna head over here. Don't need them, just want to show you, because I tried ornamental peppers and they're kind of they look nice at first, but then I was like, ah. So here are the ornamental peppers. These are the upright annuals, $7.98. Full sun, cold hardy to, well, not hardy below 32. So once we hit 32, it's a wrap for these guys. But anyway, guys, this is what my Lowe's is looking like. I actually prefer Lowe's because the Lowe's is in my area is way bigger than the Home Depot, so you can move around a little bit more freely, and you can do your videos without too much interruption. So yeah, this is my Lowe's. So let me know what you guys think about what you've seen so far. What does your Lowe's have? Have you had good luck with your sales? And please like, please share, please subscribe. Please tell somebody about the channel. And I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.